We're getting a call from one of our artists.
Wow, this is actually our interview that we have coming up. Ha!
Well, hey!
See, this is why she don't do the intro. See?
This is Yomeek and the Sound. Hey guys!
Hey guys, I'm Yomeek.
And who am I today? I want to be, I'm Jessie Quick today. Today I'm Jessie Quick. I'm the Sound today.
That's not your name though.
It doesn't have to be my name. That's who I am today.
Alright.
I am the Sound.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel. Today we are talking about being an artist and being sensitive about your work.
Why are you yelling at them?
I don't know. That's how you started out. So I just kind of figured I'd back you up. Right? We're here to support each other, so I was just
going to scream along with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
So, yeah. I mean...
yeah.
What do I mean?
Really don't know what I mean.
I can for sure say that there's plenty of times where I don't want to present certain things that I've done because they're so personal.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, isn't that the point of being an artist, so you can take your personal moments and get them out there?
I say yes. And there's something actually transforming that happens when you share your most intimate work, like especially something that you know, super sensitive that you've been through, like a life-changing event that you actually put into words and then share with an audience, and then you find out that there are other people that go through the same thing that you do, and really that your work is just a gift, letting them know that they can either get past something or they can deal with something. Because I think in essence, when I listen to music, especially if I'm in pain, you know, there are just certain songs that you listen to that gets you through hard times.
And I think those are the songs that I do most relate to. The ones that seem more raw, the ones that seem more naked. Like, I'm just like, oh man, like I love that this person came out and spoke about that shitty relationship. Or I love that that person came out and spoke about that person that passed away, because I couldn't find the words to say it. So thank God they did, because now I'm like, well,
I'll just play
here's
the song.
what it is. Here's how I feel, you know?
I'll just play the song and heal.
I mean, but it's also what works so well is songs that need interpretations, because everyone can take it and kind of like say, this is what it means to me.
That's right, yeah.
And I think those are, I think those are my favorite songs.
Okay, so I remember my very, very first performance. What I had to do was I had to set a date. I invited a whole bunch of friends and family so I couldn't back out of the performance. And I got on stage and I did it.
Right.
And I remember feeling super, super nervous because I was around a whole bunch of seasoned poets, and this was the first time that I've ever done anything like that. So I was super, super nervous. And I got on stage and I did my thing, and I got a really, really good feedback. But at that point, I still wasn't sure whether or not this was something that I wanted to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even sure if I was really good at it even at that point. But now, I am pretty sure that I am good at what I do. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Is that kind of boasting?
Okay.
Are we
You
allowed
feel
to do
it,
that?
express it.
Self-confidence. Yeah, confidence is contagious.
Indeed.
Hashtag. Oh, wait, the hashtag comes before that.
You
Right?
can say it again.
Okay.
Hashtag
confidence is contagious. So, what was your first performance like?
I don't remember.
You were young,
I
right?
think I blocked it out. Not so much because, you know, I wanted to. I think just with age, as I got older, it's kind of one of those memories that didn't last as much.
Mhm.
Like, I can remember, like, my best performance, and my worst performance, and my favorite performance, but I can't remember my first one. I do remember the nervousness, because that's not something I've ever gotten over. Like, literally to this day, like, I still have butterflies. You know, you hear a lot of artists say, oh, you know, the butterflies are there till I get on the stage.
They don't go away.
My butterflies never go away.
They
Like,
don't go
I have them
away.
before the performance, during the performance,
Uh-huh.
after the performance, just a little bit, because that's when you find out what people,
Yes.
like, you know, how they took
Uh-huh.
it, and then it kind of, like, dwindles away. But during, I'm like, I'm still nervous. I mean, I've just gotten really good at, like...
Hiding it?
Yeah, like, pretty much hiding it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was...
But have you ever gotten, you were nervous? Oh, no, you didn't seem nervous at all.
Yeah. I'm like, well,
Hell yeah, I was
good. I've been
nervous.
doing this so long, I hope not. I mean... And I think it's good that the butterflies don't go away because it means I'm still excited about it. I'm still nervous about it. I'm still, I'm still in that moment. There's people who they get so used to it and so comfortable with it that there's no longer any nerves. But I feel like if I'm not nervous, I'm not presenting something that means anything to me.
Yeah.
Because I can throw a ball and not be nervous, Like, that means nothing to me. I'm just throwing a ball, But there's people who play sports and they're nervous every time they have to pitch. They're nervous every time they have to shoot, you know? I mean, or they could be in it. I don't know.
I think it's what you do with that nervous energy that's projected to the audience,
like projectile vomiting.
I don't know how...
There's people who get so nervous, they're nauseous. I went to a show where a girl threw up on stage.
Oh, really?
She started singing, and then she threw up.
But then did she do really well after she threw up?
No, she was pretty embarrassed and kind of like left the
Got
stage.
off the stage.
Poor thing.
Wow.
I remember like a good quarter of the people there were there to support her, and I remember them running to the back to support her. And the only thing I was thinking about was that could have been me.
Wow.
Because I don't ever get off my nervousness. I mean, luckily I can control my bodily functions enough.
You would hope.
Enough. Girl, I be shitting all the time. Don't let me get up off this seat because it's not good. I'm kidding. That was disgusting.
You know what's interesting though? Just so you guys know, my manager once told me, my old manager once told me that once you get on stage, if you could just remember that everybody in the audience actually wants you to succeed and do well. And I always held that. I always held on to everybody in this audience is here because they want to see you do well. It's like no one is really there to see you fail.
That's good. I don't think that would work for me. I don't think mentally I'd be able to fathom that in a sense. I'd be like, everyone wants me to do well. Okay, they're not performing, so they can feel that way. I actually want to do well. So how they feel and how I feel at this moment are not technically on the same level. But I mean, I get that. If that keeps you strong, by all means, hold on to that. I try to
hold on to that.
So people have told me about the imagine everybody naked. I was like, that
doesn't work.
I was like, I giggle all the time. So unless you want me to be giggling in my performance, you don't want me to imagine people naked. Because I'll be seeing men in Hello Kitty underwear.
You know what?
I would be seeing girls wearing some weird stuff.
Oh no!
Like my brain would make a museum of naked people in weird clothing.
Naked people thing. I think I just try to stay focused and allow the energy, whatever energy, call it nervous energy, but whatever energy I'm feeling, and it's nervousness at first, I take that energy and I allow that energy to project, turn it into fuel, I guess.
Okay, I think, and this is where possibly I need help because I don't have anything. I'm just so caught up in the moment that I'm just like, well, maybe this helps me. Maybe having these butterflies is my sort of my go-to.
But I've seen you on stage, and that does not come across because you communicate with the audience. You interact with the audience, so it does.
As you should.
But does that help when you interact with the audience? I find that it actually helps.
No, it doesn't. No,
not at all.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
I enjoy it. So for a few moments in time, it's about them. Okay. Because if I'm talking to them, I'm reading off of their energy.
Okay.
So I think it's pretty much what they give me, I'm trying to give them back.
Do you ever feel like, okay, I don't want to crack on a note? Do you have are those thoughts going through your mind?
I'm a singer.
Okay.
All the time, I'm like, let me not hit that pterodactyl right now. Let me not.
I remember my last performance when I forgot a whole verse because I was so nervous. But the audience never knew because I covered it really, really
I remember
well.
that. I remember that. And I remember I looked at you like,
you're missing a verse.
I was just like, and then the other eye was like, no one's noticing this. But of course, I mean, that's good. If no one else is noticing, that means you're doing a good job. Yeah, because you can't stop, even if you make mistakes.
No.
You have to be as fluent as you possibly can be.
It's called professionalism. There you go.
It's called cover-up. That's what it's called.
No, it's called professionalism. You keep going.
Professional cover-up.
Well, we could go with that one too. That's better. # professional cover-up. Yeah, I like that.